All right, let's hit a quick recap then. All right, so you all rush to make your way towards the east of Thunder Tree, where Radoth had indicated the old herbalist shop would be. You all you all make short work of the few zombies milling about, but the attention of some of the others have been drawn towards you. Thinking quick, Emma, you use your channel divinity spell, turn undead, and this causes the nearby ash zombies to turn and flee. As you all move further west, you hit a barrier of thick spider webs. So soon you easily muscle your way through using your astral arms, and then close behind Jacques comes with his burning torch. Passing through the webbing does not go unnoticed though by the creatures who spun it, as two seriously large spiders come scuttling out of one of the nearby ruins. But working together as a team, the cogs of teamwork slowly falling into place, you all make short work of the two large spiders. Whilst that is happening, so soon you rush into the herbalist shop and quickly find what you are looking for and rush back. After the spiders go down, there's a lull in the fighting as no enemies seem to notice you at the moment. Although some of you do notice Twig Blight standing unmoving a small distance off in a thicket of brush. You all take advantage of the lull to quickly search for any valuable goods in the nearby buildings. Some of you finding some extra surprises. However, you all meet up at the crossroads near Radoth's hut and decide to make a fighting retreat out of Thunder Tree and back the way you had come to find Sprinkles somewhere at the entrance to the not so dead town. It's a bit of a slog, but you all manage to escape the grasp of the undead and make your way out of town. About 100 feet up ahead, amongst the scraggly branches of the trees overhanging the old path, you see the flash of blue and recognize the quickling. Looking up towards the cloudy sky, it is hard to make out what time of day it is exactly, but you all surmise it must be around noon. What are you doing at this moment?
We haven't found Sprinkles yet.
No, you see him up ahead, flashing about less than 100 feet off. Busy scuttling about the branches. The trees here aren't necessarily dead, but they still have this ominous feel about them. Some of them are lush, some of them are dead, and you can see him scuttling about between the branches. This flashing blue light, like the streak, being left in the wake as he moves from branch to branch up ahead, just moving around in short, quick bursts, as if impatient.
Oh, I think we just. Oh, I say, guys, let's go towards him and let's start walking. Let's start going.
I follow Adolf.
I'll hang back, let everybody pass me, and I'll be the last one.
Alright, so you can put yourselves in your marching order on roll 20, just so that we know, we can see who's where. Alright. Okay, so Adar, you taking the lead. You make your way towards the fast moving creature scuttling about in the trees above. It's like I said before, it's hard to actually make out what this. You can see some sort of a humanoid figure, but it's difficult to see since it's in constant motion. You just see this scattered image of whatever this thing is as it makes its way across the branches. As soon as you reach right underneath, you see a scuttle down, rush up your arm or up your leg, Adar, sit on your shoulder, do a quick 360 around, and then rush off down. And this all happens within a matter of like a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds. Scuttles back down and rushes off into the brush along the path, heading west.
Like squirrel energy.
Yeah, like
that quirky up down.
Yeah, lots of non-stop movement.
Okay, well, he seems like he's in a hurry. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah,
so you all.
follow.
All right. So Adar, since
Does he
you
make?
take, yes.
Yeah. Does it make any type sounds or anything?
Yeah.
Or it's we're solely relying on his light.
Yeah, at the moment, you don't hear anything as he moves about. He's actually pretty silent as he makes his way, especially in the trees. But you did hear, you heard this strange, almost buzzing sound as you did a quick spin on your shoulder, Adar.
Okay.
You don't quite make out what. You're not sure if it's the sound coming from his supposed throat or from the movement it's making. But you hear this buzzing noise. Before it shoots off up ahead. All right. So as you make your way, Adar, you're taking the lead. I'd like you to roll a perception check for me, please.
What time is it?
It's difficult to really tell with the overcast clouds, but just based off of the amount of time you've kind of been going, and you judge it's probably around noonish.
Okay. 11.
All right. So as you make your way, it is a little misty, and the brush is pretty thick. You make out the sound of bird life a little more clearer here. You also make out the silent scuffles often off the path. Like it's difficult to kind of make out the exact direction these scuffles are coming from, but it sounds like it's possibly from someone dead still lurking in the brush. But it doesn't sound like it's coming anywhere near you at the present moment. As you make your way down this overgrown path, passing the sign Radoth had placed up that only reads beware. I think it said zombies and plant monsters.
Dead inside.
Yeah, dead inside. As you make your way past that. You can just make out the lights in front of the quickling. It seems like also Adolf, based off that perception, when he kind of came onto your shoulder, it looks like whatever that light is, he emits it purposefully. Like it looks like there's some sort of after image glow, some sort of fairy fire type magic that is released when he moves. So it seems like you said might be something that he does purposefully.
Okay, okay.
So you do see him up ahead, yeah.
Okay, yeah, guys. Let's just get out of the forest, suss out this castle. I kind of say we must hurry, but not like try not to loiter.
Alright, just a heads up, if you decide to walk stealthily, then obviously it takes a bit more.
Did we say we're going to walk stealthily?
No, you didn't, but I'm just saying,
Okay.
just for keep in your mind, if you're going to walk stealthily, it takes longer. If you walk normal pace, then it's obviously going to take you deduce it will take you about a day and a half to reach Cragmore Castle based off Radoth's estimates. Or you can do double speed, but then you have a chance of gaining a level of exhaustion.
I wouldn't want to get a level exhaustion now.
I wouldn't want the second level, but I'm willing to.
But you can fit in the bag. Then
I don't think I can breathe in a bag.
you breathe 10 minutes.
10 minutes of resting is just. I can just do that 6 times. I can.
Okay.
Can you maybe leave the latch open?
It does not work. That. It does not work. We can put in some bags of oxygen.
Bags of oxygen.
What? I'm doubtful that this world has bottles of oxygen.
Okay then.
Okay, no. What? Yeah, we just walk.
All right. So you travel following the hint of light left by this fey creature spinning about in the front as it moves along. Every time it kind of stops and waits, it looks rather impatient at your group. It just seems that way. It kind of scuttles about non-stop. as it keeps moving forward. But the pace it sets is quite hectic. Well, not hectic, but pretty fast. It does wait for you, obviously, but it almost seems to be moving your pace along quite nicely, seeming to be choosing the somewhat easier routes. You now and then coming across a fallen tree that you have to clamber over, or some thick brush where there is no path going through, where you kind of have to whack using your axe at our chopping away the brush to kind of muscle your way through. As you move away from Thunder Tree, you the natural sounds, and you also kind of sense that you're heading in a similar direction. You're heading very much in a westerly direction, and the natural sounds of a normal forest seem to be coming back. You hear normal sounds of birds chirping, small animals scurrying in the underbrush, that perhaps a growl or something deep or in guttural, like but nothing. It's some sort of, obviously a hunting cat or something, but nothing nearby. And everything goes by without too much trouble before you guys start heading southwards in a more southerly direction. As you may, again, the trail isn't clear. That you're not following a particular path or anything. You're just following the glowing lights of this creature. All right. But the day goes on pretty much without any mishap, and you guys make very good time. Also, at this point, you deduce you must have passed the unseen valley where the permanent fog kind of settles within the strange creatures or diseased animals that are contained within that area. So managing to skirt around that. But yeah, a pretty successful day of travel without much.
I think we need to consider having a rest at some point.
Oh well. Can we communicate with this electric squirrel?
Electric squirrel. Energized body.
Yeah.
It's up to you what you want to try and do to try and talk to this thing.
You might want to try and talk to them.
Fuck, who's got animal handling?
I'm gonna try and catch it.
Alright. So you run after it.
Emma could probably try the animal.
Alright, Emma, before you you consider you're gonna go up and talk to this, or try and see what happens if you go up to it. Sassoon, on the other hand, he rushes ahead past you, Emma, and you, Adar. I would like you to roll an acrobatics check for me, please.
With disadvantage.
I wouldn't say with this. Oh yeah, no. It's is it with exhaustion?
Yeah, it's a ability check.
All right, yeah. Then it would be with disadvantage, yeah.
11.
Yeah, you rush forward to try and catch this thing. It kind of sees you coming from far away and just moves off. Actually, does a dash towards you. Does a few spins around your body. Clambers on top of you, Sassoon. Does a few dashes around you before, and you hear. Roll a perception check for me, please. As this happens.
Uh, 23.
All right.
That's with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
The other one was a natural 20.
Okay, cool. All right, so as he spins around you, you also make out this buzz that that Adar had heard, but he obviously didn't mention it. But that's this low kind of non-stop whirring sound that you didn't necessarily hear before, with following behind, and even yeah. So, but on top, but also underlying that, you hear obviously your equipment clinking and clanging as he moves about your body. This all takes a matter of say a full round, 6 seconds, as it like just shoots around you and does this whirl. The rest of you just see this blue light whirling around Sassoon. as
Sure.
you make this. You just hear the clinking of your equipment, and the and you also feel this thing. It almost seems like he's patting you down before buzzing off you and rushing ahead again.
I immediately check if I still have all my stuff.
Roll an investigation check.
14.
You check your your pack. You open it up. You go through it. It looks like everything's there. You go to your coin purse. You open it up. Seems about right. Although, it seems about right. Doesn't seem like he's done any or taken anything really. Everything seems in order. Yeah.
Somebody wanted to try talking to him. Catching him does not work.
Yeah. So, does he, from time to time while he's waiting, he kind of looks back at us, right?
It's difficult to tell if he's looking back at you. His head is in constant motion. It does seem that way. I mean, as you guys approach, you get perhaps within 30-40 feet before he dashes off up the path, and then again just stops and waits for you. Sometimes he dashes off pretty far ahead, and I mean, if you rolled under 10, it was going to take you slightly longer to kind of find the path and get to him. But because you managed to roll over 10, you managed to just keep up with him and not lose him.
So what time is it now, you said?
Well, it's getting pretty dark. It feels like it's very possibly around 6 o'clock. You are all feeling, especially you, Sassoon, very exhausted, on the verge of exhaustion at least. And you feel that if you don't rest soon, things are going to get rather tough.
Okay, so I think while we are slowing down now, definitely at a slower pace, looking for a nice camp spot, and then I think if we're close to him, I'll try to speak to him. If we're not close, I think we just camp. He'll obviously know how,
All right,
must
so
know. He has traveled with people before. Know what's camping.
I did what I could. I think if we just stop now, he'll eventually come back looking for us.
Then we'll have some nuts ready. Okay.
Who's
Can
not
we-
even ready?
Electric nuts. I don't know. Fuck it.
Pair of batteries.
Can we as a group look for a camp spot?
yeah, who's heading the search? You can roll with advantage, or whoever. If there's two of you wanting to look, then you can both roll individually. Adar, since you are leading, I'd say you will definitely roll. Anybody assisting?
Assist.
Okay, so Daenerys will assist. So as you can roll perception with advantage.
I don't have the best perception.
Should I also roll perception?
Okay, yeah, roll individually then. So just
Okay.
take your first roll, Adar,
I'll
and
take one.
Daenerys, you
Yeah.
roll perception.
16.
Yes,
Nice.
mine was 3.
All right.
Calm down, Adam.
Yeah.
The part of where you are at the moment, it's very open, almost rolling grassland type hills. Off to your left hand side, to the east, you can just make out the line of trees that make up Neverwinter Wood. It looks like you've travelled quite a bit further west, and then made your way southeastish, still following the line of trees, keeping it to your left hand side. There are sparse trees here and there, but not much too much in the way of cover. But what you do find as you make your way is a small depression. So you have these hills, these rolling green hills with newly budding grass. It's still pretty chill. You can feel the cold wind picking up as evening arrives, and you find this quite a nice deep ditch before it comes up and out. And if you make your way in there, it's difficult to actually. It's actually difficult to see this ditch. You don't see it until you come up onto it. It's one of those kind of illusionary type things where everything looks flat because everything is uniform and very much the same color and everything else. So, and as you approach it, you just see this deepish depression where it looks like it could be a good spot to take cover for the night, and feel pretty safe because it's not easily seen.
Okay. Well, I think this is our spot. Do we start a fire?
Probably a good idea. Is there any reason why we shouldn't?
I don't know. We've always been attacked when we start a fire.
Oh, yeah, no, okay. Maybe not then.
I can, if there's a fire, I can also make some tea.
Oh yes, I think we should do fire.
Alright,
And then at least if we are attacked, we are strong when we get attacked.
Strong together. Yes. Okay. Pepe Le France, would you mind starting that fire for us?
Sure. Doc will pull out his tinder and he'll start a campfire for all of us.
There's the guy who can throw fireballs.
I'm sorry. You had to catch a squirrel and you couldn't manage that.
Yeah.
Yeah, shots
Yeah.
fired.
Fire's flying out of that in any case.
You know what? You go try.
No.
You go try and catch the blue bug.
Oh,
All right. So as you guys make your way into the depression, unloading your packs, and as you guys made your way, you never know if you're going to need to make a fire. So some of you probably picked up a few branches and stumps and some other faggots as you traveled along, maybe in preparation for making a fire for the night, perhaps having a warm cooked meal or a pot of tea. And you go about setting up your camp. It's getting pretty dark. Jock, you light up the campfire. It gives a nice soft light within this small depression. Not enough, and since it hasn't rained or anything, it's been overcast, yes, but the wood is pretty dry. There's not much smoke or anything released from the flames, and like I said, the light is pretty contained within this depression. It's deep enough to not allow it to almost spill out.
Nice.
Who is drinking from Radoth's tea?
I would like a sip, please.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think.
well, you can get a cup. As far as I know, I for some reason I only wrote Radoth tea. So I think I had 3 servings.
3 servings for 6 people.
And we are 6 people, 5 people,
6.
6.
So you got like 18 individual servings.
Yes, but yeah, it doesn't travel well. If I remember.
Yeah, but so we make one, and can we like make a third of it, and then everybody gets. Because I mean, tea, we don't have to use all the leaves. I mean, it's a dry product. Is it not?
I don't think that was how the gift was intended. DM.
No, I mean if you want to keep track of, say you make 3 teas and you got two full batches plus 3, that's fine.
Okay. So how is everybody's health looking?
Yeah, I was going to say Jacques doesn't need. He's got 25 out of 28, so he's not going to have to take a serving if it is a limited thing.
Because the Sassoon on screen now is full health, but I think I was at 14.
Yeah, I updated my roll 20.
Yeah, so just
Take my D&D Beyonds, because the D&D Beyond is one for me was my accurate one.
let me quickly check on the page everyone was on during the Thunder Tree.
Who needs tea then? Because Emma knows a bit low and so am I.
Okay, so I can make half a batch.
Yeah,
and
Daenerys,
then
I think you were on 9 HP, and Jock,
Yeah.
like you said, 25.
25,
Sassoon, you were on 11.
11.
Emma, you were full health.
Uh-huh.
Or just based off. I'm not sure if you checked your health on. Let me just see your health on D&D Beyond.
It's 16 and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it would be 16. Yeah. And then Adar, do you say 8, Beatrick?
So yeah, 8 for me. Yeah.
All right, and then Adar, I see you are on 14.
I got my 14 out of 32. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So yes, I would like tea.
Because it sounds like Daenerys, Beardry, Sassoon, and Adar needs
Emma.
tea.
And Emma.
And Emma. So yeah, I'm just going to make a full batch, and then everybody can have tea.
DM, can I, while he's making tea, look for some berries or nuts or something to
Yes.
offer the quick-
Kenyan nuts.
Okay. Make a survival check for me, please.
Can I help her?
Yeah, Beatrick, you assist, so you can either roll individually or Emma, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
Mine's will roll with advantage. Another one?
Whilst this is happening so soon, and as you're busy boiling your tea, just hang on, let me just see here quickly. Okay, never mind.
But you,
All right, so what did you roll there, Emma?
17, 14 plus 3.
All right, awesome. So, all right, yeah. So you find something. You find a small bush. It's very low. The plains are quite open here. There are like scattered trees quite far off here and there, but nothing like grouped together. And most of this plain is rock and grass. But you find this small shrub tree, or a bunch of these small shrubs with what appear to be some sort of a bluish type dark black berry on it. I need you to roll a d6 for me, please. And then add your wisdom modifier for me. So 1d6 and then just plus your wisdom modifier.
Just check my wisdom.
Okay.
Plus 5. I
Wisdom
think.
is plus 3.
Okay.
Click on that. Right, that would be 2 plus
Oh, fantastic.
5.
Plus 3 is 5.
5. Okay, awesome. So you find... hang on. You find 1 pound of these berries. You manage to pick a pound of these berries. So that 5 gave you 500 grams, which equates to about 1 pound. You're not yet sure what this is, so you have a look to identify what you foraged. I need you to roll a nature check for me, please.
Any free?
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. You identify these as edible berries. They are quite sweet and delicious, and also if boiled, can assist with headaches or stomach aches.
Panado berries.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's sweet. It's like a not quite like a blackberry, a bit harder with like very not necessarily any seeds inside, but quite tasty. But you managed to find a pound of the stuff. Anyway,
It helps for headaches and spite poop.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you have a stomach ache, and yeah, if you got cramps and stuff, it might not be. You might be what you call it, constipated, or you might have spite poop, and then if your stomach is just really hurting, you chow a couple of these, or boil it in it to make a tea from it, and it will help you out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Can I approach the electric squirrel?
All right. Well, make a perception check for me first to see if you can see it.
Can I help her on this too?
Yeah. Roll with advantage. So as you guys make your way out in the plains, your party, your group, kind of busy in the little camp area, you look for after finding these berries, you go and look for the quickling sprinkles.
Okay, 19 without 19.
19, yeah.
19, nice. Alright, so yeah, you see him up ahead, kind of just standing about, looking in your direction, paying attention to what you're doing, not moving off any further from where he is, but you see him, he's in constant motion, spinning about. Every time he kind of does a spin, he gives off a blue flash of light.
May I put some of the berries for him down?
Mm-hmm.
About 100 grams or 50 grams.
Alright, so you put down 50 grams of berries. He keeps a sharp eye on what you're doing, and in a flash, without the blue, you see a quick flash of blue. The blue vanishes for a second, and then it just appears again. He's probably a good 30. He's about 60 feet off from where you are.
I would say, damn.
Yeah, and as you look down to where you've placed the berries, they're gone. And you just see him flashing blue every now and then, before it just disappears after after a moment. Yeah.
Well, these berries were more reddish, so that he's going to flash a red spot.
We'll smell where he is very soon.
Well, I'm going to leave it like that. Go back and see if we've got the teas ready, but I'll keep the rest of the berries for the team. And then, is there any water close to us?
Roll a. Hang on, I'll tell you now. I need to find that now. I think it's just a basic perception check.
Can I help her on this too?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
You find a small brook, quite nearby, not far off, maybe like 120, 150 feet. Perhaps more, like 100 meters. What's that in feet?
How many feet?
Yeah, about 300 feet off. So 100 meters. You find a small little brook. The water seems pretty clean or clear. It is moving in a southerly direction. It looks like a good source to fill up. I mean, it doesn't. Since you guys were making your way here, you didn't see much in the way of homesteads or this section of land that you guys are traveling past appears to be rather empty of civilization.
Can I ask the team whether any of them has anything that we can put the berries in, explaining to them what the berries is for, so we can keep it for a rainy day. I'm not sure how long we can keep it though.
Let me see.
Otherwise I have to go wash the spider ooze yucky stuff out of the
There's no ways I'm eating those berries.
Aren't they just like a tree with very big leaves around us, and then we can just wrap it up in a leaf?
Fair enough.
We can.
Yeah. Well, can we check her out?
we-
Or we could just use one of our spent ration bags, maybe.
Also, yeah.
I guess between us we would have some
There
sort
shouldn't-
of leather.
Surely there has to be one bag that we used. So I mean,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'm sure I have one myself. I can give him a spent ration bag.
Okay. So she's starting to become the doctor of the group. I have
Right.
no problem with that.
Then I would point out the water source and ask if anyone else needs refilling of their water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
definitely go there. Yes.
Yes, please.
I mean, how big is this stream actually? Is it?
It's not big. It's like a foot and a half maybe in some
okay.
places.
So you
So
can't.
not
You,
really different.
Oh my, well, you've run around in your underwear.
Right, so
no
kind
more
of
skinny
naked the whole
dipping.
time, so I need to take a bath. Because I'm covered in ooze and God knows what else. So.
Okay, I'll go there. Ask if I can take anyone else's water skins or what.
Water skins, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
to go fill them up.
yeah, Jacques will hand his thanks.
Yes, I will also hand over mine.
Okay, so I'm going with it.
Is that allowed, Ian?
Yeah, no. You guys need to decide yourselves. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do.
Well, I mean, the dice
Yes,
take it.
Okay, well then let's go and just refill the water skins.
And wash up. Some of us.
Alright.
Is the water boiling for the tea?
Yeah, it's beginning to come to a boil as Sassoon and as Beatrick and Emma make their way towards the little brook. How close they decide to wash up, we'll see. But yeah, it's boiled at this point.
Okay. I hand the people remaining each a glass of tea and drink one myself.
All right, so as you guys drink the tea, it is again very delicious. It soothes your throats, your parched mouths. Not that there was much dust on this travel, but you just feel this refreshed, revitalized energy come to you. What was the roll again? A D6, I think it was. Don't quickly go look here. Do you write down what it was there? Sassoon?
No, I did not. But I think a D6. I think it was a D6.
No, it was a D10 actually. I think. I
Okay,
recall
even
it was a
better.
D10.
D12. D12. It was actually a D12. Come on, guys.
D100. I'm sure it was a D100.
I think I remember that as well. Yeah.
All right. So how many doses did you make there? How many cups?
I made the entire batch. Of
6.
One
Six.
entire batch of 6
All
years.
right. Cool. So you'll have 12 total left. 2 doses. All right. Perfect. So soon. With your passive perception, you
I only rolled a 1. I yield for 1.
oh shit. That sucks.
With my passive perception.
Yeah.
That sounds very reassuring.
Do you have to roll with your passive perception for
No,
this?
you don't have to roll. But yeah, with your passive perception, you do feel that there's a slight hint of muskiness to the tea in the taste, and then after the taste, you give it another sniff, and in the sniff as well, there's a bit of a weird musk to it. You're not sure why it doesn't taste the same as it did when Radoth had made it for you.
I check if the leaves got like wet in my bag or something.
Yeah, you take the leaves out, you open them up. They look as they were when he had given them to you.
Guys, I don't think I'm good at making tea.
The rest of you, to the rest of you, it tastes pretty much the same. You don't taste the difference.
Oh,
okay.
what are you talking about? This tastes amazing.
I don't know. It's not the same.
8. I heal 8.
Yeah, I healed for 9 and I only needed 3.
I'd take these extra ones.
Just pass them on. DM, I don't think I have a character token. Oh wait, there he is. Sorry.
Yeah. I just added him there now.
Thank you. There you go. Full health. Great.
Have we returned from our water collecting?
I'd say you're still there. If there's anything you guys want to discuss whilst you're out there, you're welcome to do that now. I don't know if you're gonna bathe next to each other or if you're gonna get naked. A couple of feet apart.
No, I was joking.
I think it's time. We'll grab it.
I've got something that I just want to throw out and hear from Beatrix. So obviously not looking in this direction, but just say I'm thinking back to the healing when I prayed to my deity in Radolf's house, and there was something very odd, and I'm not sure if it is anything, but I found it very strange that she came to me in this. May I tell evolve anything that happened? Or
Yeah, it's up to you. No, at the end of the whatever you tell anyone is up to you as a character. So yeah, it's up. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say then, my deity appeared to me in the form of a dragon, which she normally is not. I'm just telling him about Session28, not much, but just that, she's normally not a dragon form. And that I'm just wondering whether she was maybe trying to give me a sign as to what the Joggerki Raidolf was talking about, the weird creature he was talking about. If it's maybe a dragon, if it's Session28's way of telling me that it was a dragon that we would ultimately face if we had engaged or went to the big castle.
Mm-hmm. So what does somebody normally look like?
Well, she's actually normally quite a beautiful woman as well, but also with this moonish, this glow around her.
Glow around her, yeah. Oh, did she say anything to you when she appeared, apparated?
No.
Nothing, did quite.
Yeah, but I did find the dragon form quite interesting.
Okay.
Maybe I need to go reading up on her again, but I'm a bit thrown by the dragon form. But
well,
yeah, I'll try and see if I can.
With the research, I suppose, and then you can find out why she gave me the finger and gave you the health. But that'll also help. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I wonder. I mean, I did find it very interesting what Radolf was saying about this creature. It's obviously something strong, something scary. So it's not impossible, I suppose. But if you say she's a beautiful woman, normally an apparition, and then suddenly a dragon, well, could be a message in there.
Is it something that I should ask the group, Sassoon or Adol?
Well, I mean, I think Sassoon, Adol definitely worth a shot. I obviously don't know. I only know Daenerys and Jacques as much as I know, well, for the same time frame that I know you, so I can't. I mean, Jacques even less, so I can't really speak for them, but you can try. I don't know if I'll be any use, honestly. I doubt. I don't have any people I pray to.
Well, it's not all for use now. I mean, we're on our way
And the
out.
person that commands me is a real person, is not a spirit. So
Yeah, I'll just say because we're basically moving away from there. We didn't pursue it,
Mm.
but I did make a promise to Radov I would find him.
Well, it's with the shot, with the information.
Yes. When all of this is done, I'll go back and keep my promise.
Okay. Fair enough.
Are we done now?
Yeah, that's fine. That was perfect. Well done. Yeah. All right. As you guys finish your conversation, you slowly drift off in opposite directions a little bit to undress a little bit more so you can clean up.
Well, I mean, it's literally just a splash on her face. I mean, I'm not planning to get naked again. So,
So it's fine for
what I
battle,
look like
but,
now. I mean,
but bathing is too much.
yeah, exactly. Since that's been exposed now, I think I'll reserve the little bit of dignity I have left.
All right. Okay, no. So you make your way back, and Sassoon offers you the ready-made cup of tea. If you
say anything about the muskiness?
you wouldn't have heard at this point unless Sassoon divulges.
As I give it over to you, I don't think it's as good as Radorth's. I don't think I prepared it well.
Can I see if I spawn anything?
Yeah, I'd say roll a perception check now.
Alright.
Should I help?
Is there something we have to do individually? Can you help me?
Yeah, you do it individually, I'd say. I mean, this would be an individual roll.
Okay.
Oh, mine's 11.
No,
Actual
20.
Yeah.
Now 20. Yeah, Bedrick, you don't know what Sassoon's talking about. It tastes absolutely delicious. Emma, you bring it up to your nose and you give it a sniff. You immediately deduce that there's something definitely not the same. This is almost a completely different tea. Perhaps it doesn't have that same aroma, and in fact it almost assaults your nose a little bit. Do you drink of the tea before to taste?
Oh, sorry, no. And
So
I'll
you don't
tell
drink
the group don't recommend they drink further.
Well, it's late.
Oh,
I mean, did I
further.
drink mine as well? I just looked at it. I don't know if I had to drink it.
Oh, well.
No, you would have drunken it because I mean he gave it to you. You took a. It's that with that 11, you would like, oh, it's fine, just drink it. So,
Look.
I shot my tea down.
yeah.
Oh, I feel amazing after the tea.
Yeah, I don't know what they are talking about. I feel beautiful.
Best tea I've ever had.
Emma,
My wounds literally sewed themselves shut after drinking it. I don't know why you're complaining.
yeah, you do feel like your wounds. They're not necessarily so shut completely. You have the open scabbiness to it, but the pain and everything of the wound is definitely eased, and your insides where you've got bruises have definitely healed over. Any broken ribs or torn ligaments healed up. So it's a definite. You definitely feel the effects of the tea. However, Emma, you do start to notice as you all sit around the fire there, and you in conversation with the rest of the party. You start to see, especially with that roll, some of the group's faces. And where the skin is exposed is starting to almost very, very imperceptibly glow luminescent blue.
What?
Ah,
We're
So you
turning
gotta-
into Smurfs?
You got a
Did that-
great guy that's gonna
did
glow
that-
blue.
did that thing piss in your bag, Sassoon?
I will go
Did
wash
he-
myself in the stream. I'm still filled with full of zombie ash.
Alright, so soon you go to the stream to wash off. your usual evening ritual?
Yes, yes.
So the rest of us don't see this glow happening to each other, right?
After a few minutes, I'd say another 15 to 20 minutes, your skin is definitely very perceptively glowing a blue hue, and one of you sticking your heads out over the lip of this depression, you can actually make out Sassoon in the dark, busy bathing this blue glow.
I will look over at Adam like, Adam, you're glowing more than usual, buddy. What's happening?
Can I see my own glow? Like on
Yeah,
my
you lift
hand?
up wherever your skin is exposed. You see this now quite a bright blue luminescent glow, and even when you hold it over like an object, the light is emitting off your skin. Your skin is glowing.
Well, there goes my call.
Yeah, I do not think we are going to be very stealthy tonight.
No.
What the fuck's happening, guys? Why are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?
I try and punch a tree.
All right, you look for the nearest tree. Roll to hit.
There we go. 22.
Yeah, that will definitely hit. You want to roll damage? Are you trying to?
I'm trying to suss out 6. Trying to suss out if I'm stronger or weaker now.
You punch the tree with pretty much the same force, quite strong. It's quite a solid tree, but some of the bark is definitely splintered. And I mean, you're used to punching hard things, so you don't feel any damage or anything to your fists. It felt like a pretty solid punch to you. Nothing different.
Is there anything else that might help?
I walk back to the crew without putting my clothes on again, just completely glowing, and then I'm just like, we did not get superpowers.
We're like, Sassoon, you forgot something, my friend. I mean, I did my part, but you don't have to do that as well.
Yeah, Sassoon comes strolling into the depression, butt naked.
Right. Is there something you forgot there?
Glowing head to toe, and it's quite strange on Sassoon. It's almost as if each individual hair on his body is glowing as well.
Guys, I think
I kind of like it like this.
Well, you're dashing, man.
we won't get lost at nights anymore. I mean,
Yeah, we look like glow sticks. That's fantastic.
we look like glow sticks. Fantastic.
Enemy won't miss us.
Yeah.
Do you think it was Radoth or it was that the sparkles or whatever?
Do you think it was the blue glowing thing, or
As you guys mention his name or just mention him, you hear this high pitched buzz again. It sounds like very fast laughter.
While you're literally...
Before, you don't see anything, you just hear the laughter.
So smell your bag. Smell your bag. I'm pretty sure he went in there.
Yeah.
I just think he just added effect now. I mean now we know we both heal and glow, so you know our wounds will get healed and we'll be able to find each other.
Yeah. And so
Yeah, it's not good if you want to be stealthy or want to hide at night in a forest.
When have we ever hidden?
I have hidden many a times.
Fair enough.
Kind of his entire character arc.
Thank you.
You can just
How
cover
am
all
I supposed to hide now, Sassoon? How?
you just cover all your skin. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're already like dressed in all black.
Only
Just
thing I need to cover is my nose and I won't breathe.
I asked Sassoon, can he try to like run like top speed to see if there's like a after image if he moves past us?
okay. I like this. I crouch down, and my hair sort of starts to raise on end, and I sprint full speed and use dash as fast as I can.
Around the
I wanna
ball.
see how fast I can go.
All right, as you rush around the bowl, roll an athletics check. Yeah, athletics, just to see what happens as you dash
Haven.
off. Yeah, it's you move your full speed and your dash, but not much faster than that. And there is a slight afterglow, nothing like what you'd see with a quickling, but you do see a slight. Yeah, I mean, Susuno's already moves pretty quick, but it's nothing like major. You have to kind of really squint and concentrate.
I think I have to go even faster to make it work.
Okay. I want to see this.
Instead of running as fast as I can, I want to try sidestepping, just like stepping back and forth
Alright,
to see if I
Ooh.
can make two of myself.
Alright, acrobatics this time, I think.
Yeah, it would be.
14.
Oh, better.
Yeah, this time you managed to pick up a good amount of speed as you kind of step from side to side, and the trail does seem to be a little bit longer, although it doesn't appear to be a very much lasting. It's not like an actual image that's staying behind. It's literally just like the afterglow, almost like your eyes, because I mean your eyes are technically seeing the past a couple of milliseconds, I don't know, whatever, into the past, because it takes time for the light to reach your eyes. So he moves enough for you to see some sort of a afterglow, more than he did when he was running, but nothing like super hectic or intense like the quickling.
I think I have to talk to the glowing guy first.
I think so. Can do you think your astral form will have it? I mean, you're already glowing in your astral form, aren't you?
Well, I don't really glow as much as I sort of am. You know, it's not a physical thing that emits light. But yeah, no, I'm pretty much spent. There's nothing left. I would have loved to try it, and we can ask the guy to piss in the tea again later if we...
Good God.
Okay. Yeah, no, let's see if we can rest and then.
Just saying, like, if you want to get rich quick, go to like a thriving town and tell them that you've got a drink that makes them glow in the dark. I'm sure they'll find some uses for it.
Oh.
Or even just like mix it with the tea, and like this thing will heal you, and they'll see the effects of it as well. So like
We sell it as an aphrodisiac.
Or a minor potion of healing. I mean, those should get expensive.
yeah, a minor potion of healing only heals a D4, I think, and that's like 50 gold.
Sure.
Ah!
Yes, see. This
Yeah,
will makes
we
it glow, so we can charge
Yeah.
animals.
You have to figure out how to catch this thing. Just keep
And
it.
milk it. I mean, ask
Why
it.
do I'm just saying the tea works with or without him.
Yeah,
he
that is true.
he
Yeah.
is not the magical ingredient.
But I would like to know, like, if can you drop it on items and it start glowing, or do you have to consume it?
Now we have to catch him.
And then when we want to follow someone, we just give them the tea without them knowing, and then eventually they start glowing and they can't hide.
There you go. Plenty of uses.
So I saw somebody fed it berries. Did it eat the berries?
Yeah. So what I was thinking is to take from my rations the nuts and put the nuts out for him, as well as some of the water from my water skin.
Okay. I think we let him show us where it is, and then we try to catch him. Or we
just talk to him.
let's talk to him. Okay. Let's do the rational thing. Oh. I hope you can speak squirrel.
That's the L for you.
So, I just look at Anna like, what the hell, dude?
I'm tired, okay?
Are we allowed to do this?
Oh yeah, no, it's up to you. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I would please for my ration take some of the nuts and I'm not sure after Bedrick and Sassoon based whether the poor creature will still be able to drink the water. So I'll just put some of the water down together with the nuts.
You're
And
blowing his own way.
yeah, and stand aside.
All right. How
I'm
far off are
gonna
you
glow
standing?
my own way. Go my own way. It's got a theme song and everything.
All right. So you put down the. How far
Right.
off from the nuts are you standing?
Well, it was about 60 feet last time, so I'll try about 30 feet.
All right. So you stand about 30 feet away, which is pretty close. And it is quite dark, so I'd say roll a perception check with disadvantage. Oh no, you don't have disadvantage. It will just be it will be a straight perception.
22?
All right, yeah. So you, hang on, let's see it. No.
Who sings that song, Go My Own Way?
Rusted root.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So you kind of look at the berries and keeping your eyes trained on them. It is dark, so all you see is this colorless patch where you've put the nuts. And as you kind of stare, like not wanting to miss what's going to happen or anything, you try and keep your eyes open. But as soon as you blink and open up your eyes again, the berries have disappeared. The nuts have disappeared. The water is still there, but the nuts are gone.
Have I seen him? Do I see him anywhere in the distance?
No, you don't see any flash of light, and you don't hear any of the noises that you've somewhat picked up now and then. But no, you don't make out anything. It's just black all around you, colorless light, a colorless expanse for about 60 feet, and then past that is just darkness.
And the normal night sounds, are they still there?
Yeah, you don't hear anything strange. You make out the sound of a couple of ground fowl perhaps, and something scurrying out in the brush, and the usual, maybe the sound of a jackal calling far off in the distance. Not nothing strange or unworthy, no.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Rusted Root sings Send Me On My Way. It's Fleetwood
yeah.
Mac that sings Go Your Own Way. Both excellent songs.
Yeah,
But-
both very good.
oh.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Sorry.
That's good.
Do I know what language this speaking? Am I allowed to say that? This
Yeah.
Electric Squirrel talks?
You can say quickly. Roll either an Arcana or a Nature check for me.
Okay, let me do Arcana. I know he talks a language, but I don't know what. 13.
How much?
13.
13. Yeah. Well, you haven't heard much about quicklings. You've heard mention of them before. You know it's a fey creature with a fair amount of intelligence. So it must speak some sort of a language, but what it speaks, you're not sure. You do recall, though, that Radoth did mention that none of you would probably be likely to be able to speak to him, since it does speak a rather unknown language to this particular plane.
Can I've got common, deep speech, draconic, elfish, and orc. Can I try in common to say I'd hate for one of the jackal out there to get him?
Sorry,
Get
say
to
that
stay
again.
close.
You'd hate for what?
I'd hate for one of the foxes to get hold of the squiggling. I hope he stays close to us.
As you finish kind of saying that,
Yes, it
are you breaking up a little bit there? But
yes.
say that one more time. I heard you say you hate for it to get caught by one of the foxes or something, and then
He
after
doesn't
that.
mean-
You were breaking up for a second there. Hang on, let me just quickly also plug in my extender because it's not plugged in at the moment.
She was breaking
Yeah.
up on my side as well.
Yeah, on my
Okay.
side as well, yeah.
Alright, so then I don't need the extender. Alright, so well, Emma, as you say, he better stay close and so that he doesn't get eaten by one of the foxes or something. You see a flash of blue, instant out of the dark. It rushes up your body. Does a quick twirl on your shoulder, and you feel like a lot of these little pecks on your face before it dashes off back down with the same light, and the light goes out as it disappears into. And you also heard a small, like a quick chuckle, like hee hee hee, as it rushes down and off into the darkness.
I think it will be fine.
Oh, hang on. I see. They just said that they can't hear anything. Let me just message. Let's drop them a message, perhaps. Alright, hang on. Alex, can you hear us?
Yeah, we're on my profile now.
Okay, cool.
This
Yeah,
one,
you.
Emma's one is frozen.
Yeah, it's something weird happened. I heard you. Well, you guys are breaking up.
Yeah,
And-
you were breaking us up as well.
Yeah, so it was, I heard the last thing I heard was that she said to the Quickling that she would hate for him, that she needs to stay close because she would hate for him to be out and eaten by a fox or something like that. So
Yeah, pretty much.
then I just described how Emma, after saying that, sees a flash of light. This Quickling rushes up her. She can feel its little legs pattering on her, like super quick. Like it's quite a weird feeling as it rushes up to her shoulder, and does a little spin before giving her a bunch of little pecks, and then giving a quick like laugh, like hee hee, before dashing off with this blue light, and then it vanishes into the dark. The light going out very quickly.
Hey, wat zijn you wish, lady?
All right.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for him in any case. See if he comes close and we try to talk to him. Maybe we should just put it out there if we can ask him one or two questions.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you guys think? Between maybe just put it out there.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it, but I don't think we have to worry about him. You know.
Maybe
Getting
not worry
catch.
about him, but ask him something.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, something he knows that we need to know.
Yeah, well.
Alright, he's got Fey and what Fey ancestry, right?
Well, ancestry, but it's a fey creature.
Fey creature. Can I, in Elfish, say that we would like to ask, when he's up to it, that we would like to ask him one or two questions? Of course.
Alright, so as you ask that into the night, you see a quick single flash of light, not the blue light, just a clear white light, Just a single quick flash.
Alright, so we're not sure if that's actually him or or opponent or friend or what, foe or enemy or what. We're hoping it's the creature.
Yeah, you're hoping it's the creature. You're not sure what it was. It was just a quick single flash.
Okay.
Could Radolf have something to do with it? Does his power reach that far over this creature?
I think so.
That he's got maybe some connection, hearing things. I don't know, even know if it's possible.
I think it's probably him, yes, because I mean, he's the one who put us in the direction of this creature. So all I know is he's made me glow blue, and I'm already grey. So that's it.
Daenerys, what do you think?
Sorry, I lost you there. I don't know what's wrong. What do I think about?
The creature.
The what?
The creature.
So normally he's blue, this bluish glow about him, but this time it was just a single white flash, sort of, and we were wondering or discussing amongst ourselves whether Radolf's powers could actually extend that far that he could actually overhear our discussion or in some way. I don't know. I think I'm trying to find out how probable it is that Radolf could have that sort of power over this creature. Then maybe go back to Radolf and say that we want to ask questions and ask, is he allowed?
Yeah,
There's a question of maybe Sassoon if he's...
Did did he run after that flash, or was it just a flash?
It was just a single flash. It didn't.
That's
It wasn't a
asking a
blue
question.
flash. It was just a round, like quick, before it went out.
Before it went out.
To
Maybe
connect
just
Jabra
ask-
Speak 710, go to the Bluetooth menu on your mobile device
Sorry, guys.
and select it from the list.
Okay, whilst you're discussing, I need to run to the toilet quick.
I think we just ask him. Maybe he'll answer.
Yeah, let's ask him.
Chris, can you guys hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Fantastic, thank you. Well, I mean, I can put some of my ration out again to see what's in my ration, because he's devoured the berries and he's devoured the nut.
I don't think something so small can eat so much, but I don't know. I would take the flashing as just like a sign, and you can just as well ask questions and see what comes back. The worst thing that can happen is we all laugh at you because you ask questions to nothing.
I won't laugh. But I think he has to illuminate his body and he has to run quick. I think he can eat a lot. But whether Radolf has power over him, I don't think so. I think this is on its
Yeah,
own,
no,
own will, all this.
Radolf both said it was a friend who, and he owes him a favor, and then he also told us to be careful of the little guy. He's not really. I think he said he wasn't malicious, but he was a prankster.
A prankster.
Hence the blue glow you've all got.
Hence the
I don't know. This just seems like a gift. I don't know. I don't think this is any malicious intents behind it.
No, he was just pranking you.
A gift. A gift. An assassin
gift.
that glows. How can it be a gift?
Well, it is nighttime, and we have struggled to see in the past.
Took away my only flower, which is starving.
Are they still glowing? Are you all still glowing?
I think so. I'm not sure how long this lasts.
There is still a glow. It's not as intense but there's still a definite glow. Yeah.
Okay, so it wears off basically. Can I take some of that tea and just pour a drop into this into my cup or something, or from where are we drinking it?
Well, the tea's finished. You do still have a cup left, though.
Can we try just to put a drop in the cup and see if there's
Well, the tea is in the cup. It just looks like normal tea, or like the brew, the usual Radoth brew.
Right. Into another cup. What are you trying to achieve?
No, never mind, it's not going to work. Well, I can try to put out more rations for him and see if we can win his favor.
I think we've already won his favor. I can think of, he's already showing us all the way out and making us blue. I don't know what else he can do for us.
Right, exactly.
Blue is not good.
I think we need to focus on racing now, just regaining our strengths a bit.
Just ask him a few questions, and then if he answers,
Yes.
he answers. If he doesn't, we go to bed.
That's it.
Okay, because I'd like to know if there's anything you could see in the vicinity that's of concern.
You see, as you say that, Emma, you see two flashes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So two
Guys?
flashes. No.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It just jumped off for some reason.
Is your power out?
Yeah, it's out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Ours is supposed to go off now.
Yeah.
We've got
I still-
3 minutes.
Yeah, I still have batteries, so I mean I can continue for a little bit still.
Yeah, we will also switch to battery. On the Wi-Fi, I'll just switch to my phone and create a hotspot. Okay, so we got a yes and no, 2 flashes for which probably is no. What other questions?
Well,
Asking
We need a
asking
base-
something. Asking something we know the answer to, that is yes.
exactly.
Then
We need a baseline question so we know what the flashes actually mean.
ask him, did he like the berries? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
his answer would be yes.
Or ask him that you take the berries, rather. Because maybe he didn't like him, so we're not sure what he's going to say.
Okay, then I'll ask, was the sun coming out of the brook all blue and naked funny?
You hear a chuckle, like coming off it from the distance. You're not quite sure from where, but there was a quick laugh and then a single flash.
Aha.
Ah, yes.
Something we agree on, little man.
Ask him if he liked the berries.
Okay, can I ask him, did you like the berries?
Yeah, I'm
And
assuming
the
you're
nuts?
speaking to him in Elvish at this point. I don't, because if you're speaking
Yes, well,
to him
I
in common.
asked previously in common and it didn't work, so I'll try. I'm speaking in Elvish now.
Yeah, because when you asked if you can ask him questions, you asked him in Elvish.
Elvish.
Yeah.
Or you had mentioned at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So then you see a single flash again after asking if he likes the berries. You see a single flash in the light, in the dark.
Alright,
Yes,
so
I'm-
Ask
him
if he
if he
can
will-
stay up all night while we sleep.
That's what I'm saying. If he alerts us, then we can all rest.
Can I ask him whether he needs rest? Or can he... Yeah, can I just ask a flat question? Does he need rest?
You wait a few moments for an answer. The previous one's coming pretty quick. At this point, you don't see any flash or anything.
Oh wow.
And I hear snoring, right?
Oh, we'll make another perception if you're keeping an ear out.
Or he's embarrassed.
Or no light means no.
I think no light means I'm too shy to tell you that I'm tired.
You're rolling meatballs, eh?
Don't
Sorry.
jinx me, damn it. 24.
24. Alright, so you
24, yeah.
try and keep a listen out. You don't hear any sounds of snoring, though just ever so imperceptibly over the noise of the crickets, it sounds like you might maybe hear the quick pattering of tiny little feet hitting the ground. Very, very difficult to make out. You're not sure if it's perhaps just your imagination.
Then I'll share with the group. I'm not sure what I'm hearing, but I'm just hear very slight pattering of feet. I know he's light on his feet, but there's no response at this time.
Ask him if he'll keep an eye out for us.
Well, that's the thing. I'm worried about him now.
Well, ask another question. If he doesn't answer that one too, then we know there's a problem.
Okay. Can I ask, are you in any danger?
You see two flashes.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'd like to ask him if I'll put out more rations for you. Would you please keep an eye out for us? So we desperately need to rest, all of us, and alert us when you see any danger.
You hear a quick, like, same giggle, like this, and then, like, almost as if you try to stop and muffle, like it was very cut off, very sharp, with the speed of this laughter, and then just the stop, and then a quick one single flash.
I'm saying to the group, I'm going to put out rations for him, I promise, and I'll do that. But I do think that somewhere along the night we might expect a prank or two. So I wouldn't sleep without any armor. If you've got light armor, then maybe just sleep in that, because we won't know the difference between a real attack and him playing a prank.
Well, my armor's never coming off my body ever again, so...
That's okay. My skin is my armor. I don't need. In fact, I think if I put on armor, I'm easier to hit.
Oh, well.
Okay, that's
Oh,
interesting.
you lose armor class when you put on armor.
Wow.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Bud like it's the way to go.
But
No.
I do remove just parts of my armor to ensure I can get a long rest. And then I get my slop sucky and I get in bed.
All right. So no watch tonight. You leave it to the quickling.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, we'll take second watch,
Yeah.
Beatrick and me.
I'll take third,
Just-
it's fine.
Third as well with him.
All right. Third
Okay, and then
is
take fourth.
all right.
So I'm going to put out, let me see what I've got in my rations. Well, he ate a nut cracker. Let me see. Where is my? Oh, my. Oh, there we go. Right. I don't think he's going to appreciate the biltong like meat. So I'll just put out the dried fruit I have for him. I mean, I can always along the way pick other fruits. I'll put out the dried fruit for him and maybe like 1 or 2 of those berries. About 60 feet from where I'm going to put my sleeping bag and then tell him if that Beric and I will take second watch. If he needs to sleep, he can sleep then.
Yeah.
Oh, and there will be someone he can also rest, and there's food for him.
All right.
And then I'm going to keep.
All right. So you all prepare for bed, doing your own, all doing your little before bed rituals, doffing your armor. Those of you who have anything from medium to heavy, sharpening blades, perhaps giving a small prayer or two to whichever god you may follow. As you,
Is our fire still going at this stage?
it's up to you if you keep it going or not.
I just make 3 circles in my sleeping quarters and I fall asleep.
I just want to see, because I do have a candle that burns for an hour, which sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
An hour is it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do.
What a long time now.
Now it's an hour, something like that.
Who's going to keep the fire? Every
Every
watch?
every watch will
Okay, cool.
throw in some extra.
Right, let's keep the candles for when we really need them.
All right, so you guys bed down. So soon you climb out of the depression, sit on the lip. Your fur still glowing slightly, not as heavy as it was. You feel as you sit there, roll a perception check for me, please.
13.
All right. You sit and keep an eye out. It's actually with disadvantage.
Yes, that was with
alright.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, not just.
It's a 12 and a 7 and a 7 plus 6, so it's 13.
Okay. No, cool. I was just asking because it's also not just because you've got exhaustion, but because it's dark as well. Because even in dim light,
double disadvantage.
Yeah, double disadvantage. Yeah. So as you keep an eye and a listen out, you're quite tired, but you're pushing through your watch. You feel like you can make the 2 hours. Okay. What happens though during your watch is that you feel the urge to really need a pee.
Okay.
So you get up and you move off a small distance. I don't know, you'll maybe find a tree. I don't know how a tabaxi does it. But
same as all other animals.
Okay. Not any different to anyone else, according to you. And as you're busy doing your business, your urine comes out bioluminescent blue as you pee.
I wish somebody was awake.
I'm pretty sure on all our watches we'll see it as well.
Yeah, I try and write out my name.
Right, roll a just a straight dexterity.
Can Sassoon write?
Yeah, I'm not that dumb. I'm not the smartest tool
Sounds
in the
more
shed,
like
but
big like
18.
Yeah, you make quite a good show of it as you write out your name in the grass. And underline it. All right, so you go back to after your small amusement, you head back to the lip as you sit down to take the rest of your watch. On high alert, obviously, since the previous nights and things that have happened, but it goes by without much happening, without any mishaps or anything untoward happening.
Is it weird that I'm a little disappointed? it's been so long that nothing has happened. Yeah, then I go and wake up Adar and oh no, wait.
And Bidrick.
Yeah, Bedrick and Emil.
Okay, so that was 2 hours worth of sleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sassoon, anything funny happened, buddy?
Yes. And I go to sleep.
And I just like put my hands up like fuck, it's typical. Right?
All
Why do I
right.
even bother asking?
Do we
So-
see the glow in the dark?
Well, yeah, we'll see now. So you make your way to the edge of the lip. Whoever's heading this check, you can roll just a straight perception, just one of you.
Okay, apparently I am.
She has a better perception than I do.
Yeah.
Are you assisting me at least?
Yeah, he's
No,
assisting. No, you are because it's
fine.
dark. You would have had disadvantage, but because there's
Alright,
two of
cool.
you on watch now, it's with advantage, so it cancels out that disadvantage, and it's just a straight roll.
Okay, cool. 18.
Nice. So yeah, as you sit there, you do notice a strange glow coming off in the distance towards like your southeasterly direction, nearby a largish tree, the same tree that you saw Sassoon punching early on.
Do you Bedrick see it as well, or is it only me?
No, you see it and you point it out to Beatrick. Like, this is an assisted perception, so
Alright,
you
I
guys are
think-
helping each other out.
I
Then
think,
I say, I think Sassoon made his mark there.
yeah, I think I know what he was talking about now.
Yeah. So as you guys sit there, anything you want to discuss or say as you take your watch?
Well, can I check if the dried fruit and stuff, and yeah, the dried fruit and stuff that I put out for the little creature is still there?
You go and have a look, and it is all gone.
Okay.
All right, and yeah.
Well, no, Emma, I think is still contemplating whether Selune was trying to say whether it's a dragon that was there in Thunder Tree.
Mm.
And then asking Bedrick how he's feeling, knowing the condition.
Well, with regards to what that other stuff that
Curse of the bogies, or what?
Curse of the bogies.
Curse, what?
What was that other poison thing that we got bitten with? The what? The
Something ants.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, that one. Anyway. Well, so far nothing more than what's already happened. It's pretty stable. And the tea's done nothing for me. I mean, my health is still the same. I don't know if I was supposed to roll something or not, but yeah.
Yeah,
You feel the
supposed to roll a
pain.
D10.
Yeah. Well, oh, did you roll a d10? Hey, Beatrick. Just as,
No, I didn't. I asked what must I roll or what should I do if anything happened to me, and I got no answers. So.
no, sorry, I didn't hear you. Yeah, roll a d10, and then you can add that to your normal HP.
Okay, cool. Then I'll say, well, with a tea, apart from the glowing, yeah. Obviously feel a little bit better, but that's about it.
Yeah, you felt after you drank the tea there was a slight easing in the pain in your backside and your other wounds, but whilst you were cleaning yourself, you did notice the red vein still spreading across your body.
Okay, cool. Right, all the cells. I'm just gonna add that to the healing.
Yeah, so you add that to your normal HP.
My max HP hasn't been affected since, eh?
No, not yet.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I do feel a little bit better, but yeah, still not 100%. You? How are you feeling?
Well, I feel bad that Selene gave you the finger, but
Oh well, she wouldn't be the first one.
oh,
All right. So as you guys sit there in discussion, keeping an eye out, you do notice the quickling, Emma.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
sorry. Okay, now our power went
Yeah.
off, so we just wanted to check quickly.
All right. Yeah, so also in the
But
dark
we
now.
for at least an hour, 2 hours.
Alright, yeah, cool. I should have about probably another 30 minutes, perhaps a little more. Anyway, so as you guys are sitting there, keeping an eye out, Emma, you look back into where the rest of the group was sleeping, slightly glowing blue down in the depression, and you notice.
Ons hom verloor of het julle my verloor?
Ek hoor jou nog. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you all.
Yeah.
Abraham? Abraham? No, hang on. Let me message him. We can.
We have lost Abraham.
Yeah.
Load shedding has claimed one of ours.
He's
Yeah.
on.
There's a bit of lag on my side.
Is there? Okay.
Let's just see if it comes back.
Could be 2 hours, maybe he's suffering now.
Yeah. Can you hear us now? Because I can hear you pretty well, Abraham.
Yeah,
Alright.
my signal dropped there for a while. Sorry.
Okay. No, all good. So as you are sitting there, let's see. Nope. No, you don't see that. Okay. You sit there and you make out the general noises of the night as well, and nothing strange or unworthy. It's pretty quiet. It's the usual night fare. A couple of screeches off in the distance, maybe something hunting something else. A chuckle, which may be from a hyena or jackal coming off also in the distance. But nothing strange or threatening throughout the night. Nothing that you're not used to being out in the wilderness. And your 2 hours pass successfully.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, then we go and wake up Daenerys, is it? And
Adar.
Adar, yeah.
Yes.
I'll just do a quick check for if I can see the little creature somewhere.
With that 18, with the original roll, no, you didn't notice him throughout the whole
Okay.
night.
All right.
Yeah. You did look at the food, and the food was gone. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. So as you bed down, Emma and Adar and Daenerys, you get up. Adar, I'd like you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh no. Oh.
Yes. Why not? 10.
Yeah. So as you get up, and you move to take a step, your foot doesn't want to move forward, and that motion of you wanting to move forward but your foot not moving forward causes you to land down face first into the ground. Emma and Beatrix, seeing this happen, you look down to your shoes and your shoelaces are tied together.
Little prick.
You hear a little giggle off on the rim. This before you.
Okay.
And,
God, just
Funny, are you?
untie them. And then ask Bedrick, is there something should keep a lookout or is it fine?
But no, we didn't notice anything. I don't know what I was in the bathroom.
No.
No, nothing. Yeah, nothing funny.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, good.
Daenerys, you're on
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
But-
we basically just
With
combined
Adult.
the same.
Yeah.
Adult,
Okay.
yeah. Nothing funny through our watch.
Yeah.
Except Adolf falling flat on his face with a
Fell on
prank.
his face.
Prankster thinks he's
Oh.
small. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Apparently, he doesn't need sleep.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to stay awake all night.
Alright.
Right? He's picky as well. Gosh.
Alright, so Emma and Daenerys, as you make your way to the lip of the depression, roll a perception check. Who's leading the check?
It's Addo and Daenerys.
Yeah. Who's leading the perception or the lookout?
You can do it, Daenerys.
24.
Sure, nice. All right, so as you sit there, looking out into the darkness, you don't see much, but you do hear a lot of sounds and a lot of noises. Nothing. Okay, well, first before we go into that, any thing you guys want to discuss or say to each other?
Did she drink of the tea?
Yeah, she's also glowing.
It's also glowing.
A blue, not
Yeah,
as
yeah.
much as in the beginning, but yeah.
Okay. No. I just wanted to comment the blue stuff, but it seems like it's going away, so it will be out of our system shortly.
Yes, hoping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Daenerys, the blue actually accentuates a lot of your features, and in the darkness, it creates this quite a beautiful effect.
So I look pretty.
And Ado, you're slightly struck by actually how beautiful this half elf is, and how regal a lot of her features appear to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything you want to discuss before we head on into the checks?
Nope. All good from my side.
All good from my side.
All right. So yeah, the night goes by. Your watch goes by. You hear the usual sounds of the evening. The clouds at this point also slowly but surely start to clear up. You see quite a beautiful half moon in the sky, causing it to light up the fields in front of you quite nicely. And far off in the distance, you just make out Daenerys. It looks like a smallish kind of wrapped parcel, and it looks like it's moving a little bit. It's difficult to make because it's so dark in colors. It just looks like a something roundish like this, and it's kind of kicking a little bit. Not kicking, but you see like sharp movements happening.
Can I try and walk a little bit closer to see if I can figure out what it is?
You can do that. Are you going to stealth, or
No.
are you
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
going to stealth, or are you just walking up normally?
Stealth.
All right, roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah, that's not gonna help. I've got a disadvantage. Oh, 17.
Sure, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But is that with disadvantage? don't-
Mine says a disadvantage thingy next to it.
But I don't see the disadvantage.
Neither do I.
No, you have to right click on it
Oh yeah, you have to
Big
right click.
disadvantage.
Ah,
Yeah, so roll one more
Just
time.
roll it again. You don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
to do it with
do it.
disadvantage now.
yeesh.
Okay, well you did it with disadvantage now, but that second one would have been a 20. So 7 because that's
Yeah.
the first one. So 17. No, that's good. So you stealthily make your way across the night plain, moving towards this thing. It's not moving forward at all, but it looks like it's something wrapped. It just looks like something wrapped, perhaps in some sort of a material, and it's like kicking around, like almost looks like a bag type thing. You get about 30 feet up to it, without any change happening with the situation. What do you do at this point? It's not doing anything other than what you see it doing, and you don't hear any noise. You with this colorless sight, you just see this thing kind of moving about, not moving forward necessarily, just in the same place. Like it looks like it's wrapped in something, like I said, kind of just pushing.
I'm just gonna leave it and go back to the camp. That's
All right.
fine.
Okay. All right. So you head
What
back
color
to.
did you say was it?
It's color. You can't see color at night like this. It just looked like a grey. To Emma at least, it was a grey kind of color. It's up to her what she says and describes to you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Emma, you head back to Adar, waiting for you there in the darkness.
I mean,
You make out his blue silhouette as you approach.
As you approach it, did you see anything? Where did you go?
You mean Daenerys? You just said Emma.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, that's all
Daenerys. Sorry, I get
just wondering.
confused.
But I tell Adol exactly what I saw, and that I'm just going to ignore it because it doesn't seem like it's going to harm us.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I think it's not.
Was it not our friend?
No, it's a weird object-shaped thing. It doesn't look like a person.
No, man. So it wasn't the electric squirrel.
The electric squirrel.
I don't know. That I don't know.
As you say, electric squirrel, Emma, with that roll, you do also standing there talking to Adol.
Emma.
Ugh, fuck, sorry, Daenerys, man. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I keep mixing it up. Oh no, I don't actually mix it up because when I call Emma, I call Emma, and when I call Daenerys, I call her Emma as well. I think it's just force of habit. Anyway, Daenerys, as you're standing there, talking to Adol, having this discussion, and he mentions the electric squirrel, you keep a sharp eye out, and with that same roll, you look down into the depression, and you see this the quickling in amongst your companions. It looks up at you as you look up at him, making eye contact. Its form now very still. You see in the moonlight, although without any color, a very sharp face and a very sharp nose, quite long, and these very thick eyebrows that stretch up almost past its face, kind of like thick and sharp, like going up into like these points up here. And it's this bluish color, and its skin is got it's mostly white. Oh no, you don't see color. Ignore the color part that I've just described.
Just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, but you do see, and then as he looks up at you, this kind of very diminutive figure with also very, very long ears. It's tiny, like about a foot like this. It looks up at you, and you look up straight into its eyes, and it just does this to you, putting its finger up to its mouth in the shush sign. As it goes to the fire, reaches in. You don't see it grab an ember or anything, but you see it tiptoe and make its way to Jacques, doing something to his face before zip flash. No flash, but just a quick zip, and he disappears in front of your eyes as you blink.
Okay.
Fuck sakes. Sorry, I don't know why my... Yeah, I'm back. My Discord just decides to keep reloading itself. Anyway.
I just wanted to know what's on Jock's face. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing that it didn't look malicious, I'm gonna leave it for now.
Yeah, you didn't notice this at all. You
I
you
didn't
kind of
notice
facing
it.
out. Yeah, you're facing out. It was only Emma and Daenerys. It was only Daenerys
Daenerys.
it was only Daenerys that saw this.
So, well, that was creepy.
What?
Uh-huh.
What was creepy?
The little thingy's showing me shush.
Yo, I didn't see this. I was looking the other way.
No, there was a little thingy that showed me shush, and then he went to Jock.
What is
Very
the little
creepy.
thingy? What is a little thingy?
Wait, where's... Did we lost Toto?
No, I'm here.
Ah. Oh, sorry. Thought you
What
were
was the
gone.
little thing? Was it a rat? Was it a
No,
goblin?
it was snailish, creepy looking thing with big eyes.
Was it our little friend?
Yeah, I think it's a little friend.
Just messing around.
Yeah. It was very weird. He went to Jock.
Okay. You
Yeah.
wanna go check? You wanna go check on him?
Yeah. Let's go. You wanna come with me?
No. Wanna keep watch?
Yeah.
All right. As you make your way down into the depression to go see what's up with Shark, I'll describe you. You have a look, Daenerys. You give a small giggle before coming up to Adar. I'll describe now what happens. But your watch comes to an end after 2 hours without too much other incidents occurring, nothing bad happening.
It's with Jock and the thingy.
Yeah, so you go to wake up Jacques, and as you move towards him to wake him up, Adar, now you also see what Daenerys had described when she made her way back up to you. You see, drawn on Jacques' face, a curly mustache done in charcoal, and then a monocle around the one eye, and then stripes of hair like a fringe almost coming down down his forehead.
Oh,
As you move to wake up Jacques for his watch.
as I wake him up, I'm like, oui, monsieur. Good luck on your watch.
Bonjour, it's a little early for making fun of this accent, but yes. Did anything strange happen during your watch?
Not too much, but maybe go wash your face.
Nothing at all.
My face? Why? What is wrong with my face?
Just a little bit of dirty.
Oh, it's that little fucking lightning squirrel touched my face while I was asleep.
Yeah, you reach up to your face and you kind of just give a quick feel, and you go and smudge one corner of the curled mustache, and you look down and you see charcoal on your hands.
I will be right back. And then, well, I don't know. Actually, is it safe for me to just mission off to that little stream? I'll pour some water out of my...
Well, as you're going, you're going to keep a lookout. So roll a perception with disadvantage
Okay.
for me.
Cool. Don't I have dark vision as an elf?
Yeah, but dark vision only works. So darkness counts as low light or dim light. And creatures moving about in dim light, you still have disadvantage when perceiving with sight in dim light. If you had a torch with you, and the you'll have say 40 feet of normal light, and then past that it would be another 40 feet, I think, of dim light, and within that dim light of the torch, you wouldn't have disadvantage. That to you looks like normal light, and then past that everything else is grey. So you're in this very grey, lightless world. You can make out like shrubs and trees and objects, but it's difficult to make out fine detail. So yeah.
Cool. I rolled an 8, a perception at disadvantage, so not great.
All right, so you make your way to the river. Still a little bleary-eyed to go wash off whatever you had done to your face.
So you want to tell me the monocle did not work?
Clearly not. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought?
All right, so you make your way to the river, wash off your face. Pretty straightforward. Back to the camp.
Am I still glowing?
Very slight, and as same with all of you on your watch. When you go to relieve yourself, you do notice your urine glowing a very bright bioluminescent blue. And Jacques, at this point, he's got a very slight glow to you. It's very imperceptible. If you would still see it because it's so dark, but it is fading.
Okay, cool. I don't mean to be crass, but when I went to go and urinate, my pee was blue. Was it the same for you guys?
Ado and Emma.
They got to bed already. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that they were still awake. Okay, cool. So I'm just on the watch on my ace. Do I see anything?
Yeah, with that 8, you don't see anything, but you do make out, after about an hour into your watch, you're kind of still a little blurry-eyed and thinking perhaps how you might get your revenge on this thing, or who knows what goes through the mind of Jacques Poulette as he sits and takes his watch. But you do make out almost like a very deep, which I'm trying to think of the word now, but it's just a very deep, like almost evil-like chuckle coming off somewhere in the dark, like
Okay, yes, definitely prick up at that. Gonna turn around and do a. Can I investigate without going up to it? Can I like perk up my ears and see if I hear more coming from that?
Because now you are trying to keep a listen out. I'd say you can roll another perception check, just a straight perception.
Straight, cool, flat. Let's roll. Not much better. That's a 9.
You sit up straight as you hear this. By yourself, you're kind of a little panicky. You try and keep a listen out, but your constant shifting about makes it difficult to hear. And at this point as well, this light, the sky is slowly but surely starting to light. The moon is still up, making things somewhat brighter, but you don't make out anything. You don't see or hear anything else.
Okay. I won't wake anybody up yet, but I'm gonna keep like listening in that direction now for the rest of the watch.
Alright, so and as you sit there, another perhaps 10 minutes go by. Now heading close towards the end of the watch, an hour, 40 minutes in, you hear this. And then it dies down.
It's probably that fucking electric squirrel. But I'm gonna just whoever's closest to me, I'm just gonna like tap their feet. I should wake someone up just in case it isn't the fucking squirrel.
Alright, I'll say because you're an alt, you've technically had your full rest. You go to wake up Emma, who also has a better connection with this creature, and who also because she's an elf, technically she's also had her full rest. So Emma, Jacques just taps you awake. Guys, we're gonna have to end it there. My PC is about to die.
Oh, heavy.
So
Alright.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So we'll pick this up next time.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger. So think about what you want to do or say. Think about what might happen, what this might be, and we'll reconvene next time.
Dope. Thanks, guys. Thanks for running talks. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, it's a pleasure. Thanks, guys. It was a bit more chilled and not as battle intensive, but fun nonetheless.
Just
Enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. Thanks a lot,
A
Toto.
good week.
Pleasure, guys.
Thank
I enjoyed
you.
it.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
guys.
cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Just
Bye.
bye.